The human body is a weird and interesting thing, and sometimes diseases and illnesses can be even weirder. In this video, we're going to talk about 5 strange diseases and conditions that you have never heard of. Pica is the first disease on our list. People who have pica eat non-edible things. These things can range from paint chips to metal pieces or even dirt and feces. There's no single cause of the illness, but some people may have the disorder as a result of a low nutrition level. For example, you might be lacking zinc or iron. It may also be a coping mechanism for people who have a mental illness like schizophrenia or OCD. Obviously, the complications of this illness depends on the items that you're eating. It can lead to poisoning, choking, parasitic infections, blockages in your intestines, or internal hemorrhages. And realistically, all these complications, if left untreated, can absolutely lead to death. The second condition is fibromyalgia. It's a disorder that's described as a widespread musculoskeletal pain that's usually accompanied with fatigue, sleep issues, memory, and mood problems. It's a constant, dull, achy pain that affects your entire body. And since there's a constant pain, it affects the ability to sleep, which would naturally affect your mood and cognition. The strange thing, though, is that there's not a lot known about fibromyalgia and the cause. Genetics seem to be a factor, as is a history of specific infections and illnesses. So is physical and emotional trauma. For example, getting in a severe car accident can trigger chronic pain for life. Also, a severe emotional event like sexual abuse or the loss of a loved one can also manifest itself into permanent physical pain. The next is expressive aphasia. Aphasia is the impairment of language. It can affect comprehension of language, the ability to read, write, or even the ability to speak. It happens after trauma to the brain, usually a stroke. I want to talk about expressive aphasia in particular. Expressive person is unable to convey the message that they're trying to convey. For example, the patient might be trying to say, "I want a glass of water," but what comes out of her mouth is, "my helicopter smart fish." She thinks that she's saying what she wants to say, but no one can understand her. And the scary part is, depending on how bad the brain damage is, this can be permanent. I couldn't imagine being in this mental prison and feeling completely alone, unable to talk to anybody. The next is trichotillomania, and I'm pretty sure I pronounced that right. It's a mental disorder that involves the person feeling the need to pull out the hair from their body, mostly the scalp, eyebrows, or eyelashes, but it could be anywhere else in the body. Again, like many other mental health disorders, the cause is not completely known. Genetics and age may be a factor, but it's likely due to stress, anxiety, depression, and OCD. It could also be a coping mechanism for people experiencing these mental health issues, giving the person a feeling and sense of control. The last one is alopecia, and we're going to keep on the hair topic. This is a disorder that causes the loss of body hair. There's various degrees of this, and I'm not talking about natural balding as people age. It can be from small patches of hair loss on the scalp to complete loss of body hair across the entire body, like in alopecia universalis. This means no hair on the head, eyebrows, eyelashes, arms, pubic areas, nowhere. It's likely to be an autoimmune disease that results in the body attacking hair follicles, thus not allowing them to grow. There is treatment, and most of the time hair growth occurs without treatment, but 7% of the time there's little to no hair growth despite treatment. If you're a person that's starting to lose their hair, maybe you should count your blessings. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you learned something and had some fun in this video. If you like this video, leave a like. If you have any recommendations or anything else you want to share, leave a comment. If you want to see more, please subscribe. More importantly, have yourselves a great day.